Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. An investigation is underway this morning after a fire that damaged several buildings and displaced at least 20 people in Lawrence. Now, crews from Lawrence, Andover, Lowell, and Boxford all worked to put out the fire, saying they had many challenges, including several propane tank explosions. Of course, the heat as well. Some firefighters had to be treated for heat exhaustion. The Red Cross is now helping out those who've been displaced. No word on how the fire started. The state's Special Commission on Combating Anti-Semitism has released a set of recommendations aimed at curbing anti-Semitic incidents at K through 12 schools. They're recommending schools educate students about anti-Semitic tropes and myths, highlight Jewish contributions to the U.S., and institute mandatory anti-Semitism anti-bias training for educators. It also recommended expanding access to kosher and halal school meals, providing resources to teach about Israel, Palestinian territories, and conflicts in the Middle East, and creating a statewide bias reporting system that includes anti-Semitism. The MBTA adding some late-night service to subway lines and popular bus routes in Boston. Starting August 24th, the T's going to add an extra hour on Friday and Saturday nights. Popular bus routes will also run an hour later on Friday and Saturday, with some seeing extended service 7 days a week. Now, some ferry service will also be extended Fridays and Saturdays. MBTA and city officials hope this will provide a boost to nightlife and businesses and help support night shift workers. All right, time now for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's Jason.
Weather alert continues yet again for day number 3 here, Chris, as temperatures soar back into the 90s again, closing out what could actually be another heat wave for the city of Boston. This will be number 3. Today and tomorrow, we have elevated levels of humidity that could add more cloud cover and also more unsettled weather into the weather forecast. A few pop-up showers, maybe a couple rumbles later on today, but even more to be expected tomorrow, roughly 50 to 60% chance for some scattered rain and rumbles. That'll happen towards late morning hours into the early afternoon tomorrow, and all to be triggered by this approaching cold front that'll move through tomorrow evening and really start to settle things down here as we close out early on Friday morning. As we look towards Friday into the start of the weekend, pristine conditions, but today's low-level severe weather threat is not going to be widespread. It'll just cause some heavy downpours, possibly in several locations, perhaps even some urban and also street flooding. No threat of hail and no threat of tornadoes, which is really great, but also wind gusts to be anywhere between 50 and 60 miles per hour. So after, again, the unsettled weather on Thursday, we're back into the upper 70s and lower 80s on Friday. Saturday's even warmer, but also still with a lot of sunshine, and even warmer on Sunday. Another cold front will cool us back down to allow for more of the upper 70s Monday and Tuesday of next week, with Tuesday having a spot shower chance, Chris.
All right, Jason. This has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.